What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sports Zone LA, the channel for all things Rams, Lakers, and Dodgers. My name is Jacob, and today we'll be talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers and their ambitions to acquire superstar outfielder Juan Soto in a move that would create ripples throughout the entire league. Now, for those who are not aware, Juan Soto is currently on the Washington Nationals and is still just 23 years of age. Not only is he still young, but he has already established himself as one of, if not the greatest pure hitters of this generation, and a hitter comparable to the likes of the iconic Ted Williams. He also has posted a stellar resume throughout his brief career, having been named an All-Star twice, a Home Run Derby winner, finishing runner-up in NL MVP voting last year just behind Bryce Harper, and has never had a season where he posted an on-base percentage of below 400. To add a cherry on top, he has a career OPS of 965, a career OPS plus of 159, has hit 118 career home runs, and has posted 21 wins above replacement despite still being 23. Simply put, he is not from this planet. As of the time of this recording, Juan Soto had just recently declined a record-breaking contract extension with the Nationals that would have netted him $440 million over a 15-year span. This is not the first time that Soto has denied such a contract, as during the past offseason, it was reported that he had turned down an offer worth $350 million over a 10-year span. So basically, this new deal would have given Soto a lesser annual average value while also keeping him under contract until his age 40 season, as Soto does not hit free agency until the 2024-25 offseason. As a result of Soto not agreeing with the Nationals on a new deal, the team in return decided to not fly their superstar out to Los Angeles for the All-Star festivities that occurred last week. Now, at face value, it might not seem like such a huge deal, but it is a microcosm of the events that have surrounded both the Nationals and Soto, leaving them to where they are today. Now, if we take a look at the Nationals as a team, they have not been the same since Bryce Harper left in free agency. It has been one of the craziest rides for any team, as they started it off by going 19-31 over their first 50 games played without Harper. That team would go on to win the World Series. Throughout that 2019 playoff run, Soto proved to be one of the most productive hitters in that lineup, posting 5 home runs and a combined 927 OPS in 17 games. Since that title, the Nationals have fallen backwards to the point where the team looks completely unrecognizable. As the Nationals saw their team decline and their players grow frustrated with their current situations, the team decided to trade Max Scherzer and Trey Turner to the Dodgers, Josh Harrison and Yan Gomes to the A's, John Lester to the Cardinals, Kyle Schwarber to the Red Sox, Brad Hand to the Blue Jays, and Daniel Hudson to the Padres. It was a complete fire sale, and it was assumed that the Nationals were heading towards a new direction, where Juan Soto would become the new face of the franchise for years to come. After failing to reach the playoffs the past 2 seasons, the Nationals tried supplementing their lineup, bringing in guys like Cesar Hernandez and Nelson Cruz. Both of them, as well as the team this season as a whole, have been a complete disaster, and the Nationals currently sit with the worst record in baseball. When it comes to a possible Juan Soto trade, the Nationals, at the time of this recording, are reported to be asking for a haul of 4 to 5 young players, as well as prospects and players under club control. That's a lot to ask for, but in return, a team is getting quite literally one of the greatest left-handed hitters of all time, and as previously stated, with the on-base ability not seen since Ted Williams. Currently, over half the teams in all of Major League Baseball are keeping their eye on Juan Soto, with the main 2 frontrunners being the Los Angeles Dodgers and San Diego Padres. Last year at around this time, both the Padres and the Dodgers were fighting to trade for Max Scherzer, but of course it was the Dodgers who came away with the deal as they acquired both him and Trey Turner, and the Padres were only able to net Daniel Hudson at the trade deadline. So if the Dodgers want to outweigh the Padres, they need to go all in on this trade, and that includes trading a guy like Gavin Lux, who does have big league experience, at least a full year's worth, and has had success this year. You also have prospect Bobby Miller, who started the future games this season, as well as outfield prospect Andy Pages. Currently, Bobby Miller, who is pitching in AAA as of the time of this recording, is listed as the second ranked prospect in the Dodgers system, as well as number 57 overall on the list, as well as Andy Pages being the number 4 prospect on the Dodgers list and number 68 overall on MLB Pipeline's list. So this return would haul much of the top 5 prospects in the Dodgers system if they want to also include second baseman Michael Busch and utility infielder Miguel Vargas in the deal as well. This may seem like so much to give up, but at the same time, like I stated previously, you are talking about a generational talent in Juan Soto. He has not had an OPS under 890 since making his major league debut, and he's still just 23 years old. Not only that, but a team is looking to give Juan Soto the most expensive contract in the history of Major League Baseball. If the Dodgers are successfully able to trade for Juan Soto, it would officially put them as the overwhelmingly heavy favorites to win the World Series, not just for the 2022 season, but as long as the Dodgers have guys like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Trey Turner. This would give the Dodgers the most stacked outfield in MLB history, pretty much similar to the Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle Yankees outfield of the 1950s. With an outfield of Juan Soto, Cody Bellinger, and Mookie Betts, it would equate to 2 MVPs, 4 World Series championships, and 10 All-Stars. Dodgers would go from being one of the best teams in baseball to quite literally an unstoppable juggernaut. So, how do you guys feel about the current Juan Soto situation, and where do you guys think he will land at this year's trade deadline? Make sure to comment down below where you think he might be traded to, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up and to subscribe for all things Rams, Lakers, and Dodgers.